Welcome to Lockport Express Hockey, broadcast live on East Niagara Post.
Hello, Hunter. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
So the 18U team. Got any good news about the 18U team?
We got some news about them. I'd say it's pretty good. Pretty much what's going on is we've gotten into some other tournaments. We're officially an independent team right now. We're hoping to get the NJPHL with Bob Black. His organization is very good. It's a very well-run league. So we're right now planning on entering a tournament in Ontario in the middle of November. It should be a pretty well-run tournament. Our level, we think there's a lot of compete there. Hopefully we're also going to pick up 2 new guys. We know we got 1 signed right now, and supposedly another one's coming on the way. So we're excited about that. That'll work out really well for us.
You have a game coming up Saturday evening at Riverside. Who are you playing?
We're going to be playing Bud Bakewell again. Last time we played them here, we unfortunately lost to them, but it was a hard-fought game. We did real well. We're coming off 2 games from this weekend, which I think the guys are showing that they're hungry. There was a lot of emotion in those games, so we're hoping to channel that, get that back onto the on-ice product, score some goals, keep the offense going.
And how were the games this past weekend?
We had 2 losses. On Friday night, we played Clarence here at home. Unfortunately, we lost that game 3-2. We did make a comeback in the final moments, but there was some words and rough stuff going on in the game. Always happens to Clarence. So what we're hoping is we kind of build off that. And then we played the Regals this past Sunday at Holiday Twin Rings. That game was a 7-4 loss, but the score really doesn't reflect on how overall we played. We were with them the entire time. Probably for a solid half the game, we were with them. We were probably outplaying them, I would honestly say. But one of the issues that happened was emotions got into it, and some guys, it happens in hockey. Some guys just get really involved in the play. There's a bad penalty, there's a call, guys are chirping each other out on the ice, and they get involved. So unfortunately, that cost us a little bit, but you know, the guys, they got past it, they're willing to move on, which is good to see. That's what we wanted to have happen. So we're going to bring that into this weekend against Bud Bakewell.
And now you've had a couple games under your belt. Well, what about, let's see, about 15 games now, isn't it?
I'd say roughly about 15 games if you're counting the NAP tournaments.
Have you seen the team starting to gel together and become more cohesive over these 15 games?
That's what we're starting to see a lot of. I mean, we've had issues with guys leaving the team, which hurt a little bit, but we're starting to see that gel. There's guys we know, Lyle and myself, and as well as Joe, can put on a line, we know that they're going to click. Like Soroka and Thornton, they work very well together. We had them play as a defensive pair. They like to play as a defensive pair, and we also like to have them also on a forward line together. So that's what you like to see. And then we also got Luca back, who's starting to mesh with other guys like Miller and all them, as well as Lindbergh and Moretti on defense. They're really connecting. They're getting a lot of chemistry together, and on defense, I like to keep them together as much as possible because they work well together. And you're starting to see that a lot with these guys. They're starting to know who they like to play with, who they can bounce each other skill-wise off of. So it's good to see.
I saw you were just on the ice with the junior team for their practice. A lot of laughing going on in practice today. What was going on?
It was a lot of lightheartedness out there today. Guys were just, I think it was because the weekend off, they got a lot of stress off the Halloween weekend. So yeah, I think it was just they wanted to get that stress off going into Syracuse this weekend. And it was a lot of laughing. Guys were having some good shots, making some saves. Just what was going on last night, we did a 2-on-2 small area game. So there was a lot of laughs in there, guys going hard, because if you get scored on, what happens is you have to do a lap. So guys are really into it. They want them to score. And if somebody scores a really good goal, like one play was when Durkee came in a little late, ended up scoring and then getting the winner, so the other team had to skate, and everyone was hooting and hollering for that, laughing. Guys on the boards when we were doing drills were all messing with each other, having fun. So it's good to see that there's the stress levels off, but we also know that coming into these games, you have to have that compete, you have to have that focus here. But if we have a practice like this where it's lighthearted, it's laughing, it's good to see. It shows that the guys aren't putting too much pressure on themselves, where if something bad should happen, they get stressed out, you start dropping F-bombs or whatever it might be. So it's good to see. I like it.
No F-bombs.
No F-bombs. Never said the actual word.
Oh, all right.
There's that other dirty 4-letter word that we will not see this week because it's going to be 70. It'll be snow. So we don't want any of that.
No, it's too early.
Well, thank you.
No problem. It was a pleasure to be here.
Hi, I'm Mike Landers, president of Howell Motors Ford, and the proud sponsor of the Lockport Express Junior A hockey team.
When winter comes, be sure you have a new Ford vehicle, like this 2016 Ford Escape. It can stop and handle in all weather, like our exciting hockey team. Looking for a truck for winter? Don't forget the 2015 Ford F-150.
Remember, when choosing your next vehicle, be like the Lockport Express. Be on the winning team, the Howell Motors Ford team.
Okay. We got McFall, we got Poco, we got Jenkins. I'll get first names later. I don't even care right now. Okay, so you're the newest.
Yes, I am.
All right, so how did you wind up here? Tell us the story.
Oh man, I was playing in Canada, and I got cut from that team because an OHL came back. So it was a good league up there, but it's a business.
And you wound up here?
Yeah, I'm from Buffalo, so I just want to stay local, find a new team.
All right. What about you, Jenkins? How'd you wind up here?
Went to a pre-draft camp with the NA team. Simply said that I didn't make it. And then contacted Coach Frank. I was interested in the team from last year. I played with the Wildcats. So figured I like the team,
Wait, which Wildcats?
Jersey Shore.
You played for Jersey Shore last season?
For half a season, indeed I did.
Did you play here, in this building?
I played in Niagara University for one.
Oh, do you remember him at all?
No.
24, the stud.
Alright,
yeah, let's cut
this film right here.
White cage,
You gotta
white
get out of
cage,
here.
white cage.
You gotta get out of here.
All right, Poco. So you are back from last season.
Yes, sir.
And you have been an angry young man this season. What's up with that? Last year you were an aggressive player.
Right.
But this year you are just beating the snot out of people. What's the matter with you?
Well, coming back as one of the vets, what I really said to myself this year is, I got to take these guys under my wing with all the other vets, and I'm going to do whatever I can. Different from last year, which I wish I could do, was go back and stick up for my teammates like I am this year. I'm definitely not standing back this year. I'm definitely, if I see someone going, I know Jank's first game of the year, when he got head contact, I went right after the kid. I ended up getting a penalty for it, but I'm here to stick up for my teammate and lead with everyone else who's coming back.
I remember that. I remember you getting the penalty and wondering why you got a penalty. But
yeah.
You are a very fast skater there, Mr. McFall. Is that your game? Speed?
Yeah, that's my game.
Get in there, and because you were just all over the ice in your first game here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's my game.
And I tell you, everybody noticed. It was very easy to notice your ability to get in on the play. And now, when it comes to, do you like playing both ends of the ice, or you just mostly get on there and play offense and then do the best you can playing back checking?
I mean, well, you don't score unless you get the puck out. So I get the puck out as best as I can, but obviously I really love playing in the offensive zone. When I get a lot of space in there, I can score.
So what do you think about the junior A game, aside from Jersey Shore, or even the Lockport version of the junior A game for Mr. Jenkins?
I like it a lot, in the sense of I like how we bring speed. I mean, I'm definitely not the fastest skater, maybe one of the slowest, but I like the way that they run this organization. I like everything about it. You know, the way we can play. Our transition game is, I'd say, the best in the league, and I think it's just impressive. I like it a lot here.
So I've never had a chance to ask a Jersey Shore player this question, but what about the difference in environment between playing it for Jersey Shore and playing for Lockport in this building? Is there a difference, or is it pretty much the same?
I'd say here, I mean, it's a better run organization.
Good choice.
It's a lot better, honestly. And then fan base, I mean, we're coming in the first game here, it's, I think, plus 200, and, you know, we're lucky last year if we brought in 20. So.
Yeah, well, that's not what the stats said, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a good lie over there.
Yeah, you get 20.
I mean, this year's team has what, one Jersey kid?
Yeah, two.
Two.
That's trusting your local players right there.
Yeah.
All right, Poco. So a couple weeks ago, the gentleman in the scorer's box experienced a problem with, I think it was a puck. Was it a stick that hit him?
He just fell.
No, he was walking out. What I'm understanding is,
That's my Billy Daddy.
yeah, he was walking out and happened to slip and fall, and I guess he gashed his head pretty good. But actually, Coach Frank's wife came in and was just yelling, was just like, "Oh, we need the trainer, need the trainer, need the trainer," and no one could find him. And I just happened to walk out, and I mean, I'm a volunteer fireman, so I mean, I got the experience. I got my first aid card. I got all that. I'm all trained in that. I can bend someone up, and that's why I went out and took a look. And I mean, I really didn't do much. All these guys are messing with me, calling me a fake fireman and all that, which is fine with me because it's awesome. I love it. But I was glad to see he was okay, and I tried my best, you know, to help out. But our trainer for the night, it was all him that did everything. So.
It was definitely very interesting to see a player in full gear back out on the ice, assisting first aid.
Yeah, it felt weird. It felt weird. It felt like everyone was staring at me and was like, what does he know? What does he know? But behind the scenes, I mean, I do that every day. So I'm always helping people.
You said that you changed your game this season because you wanted to contribute more, do more things. As a team, what do you think the team needs to start doing? You know, we're kind of on the schneid here. Right. Not going so well. We need to start pushing. We're not going to make the playoffs if we don't start pushing. Right. So what do you think the team needs to do?
I think we definitely, I mean, our scheme is there. We got to follow the systems. We'll follow it for the first period, and then a team will put one in the back of the net, and then we'll just fall off the chart. Everyone puts their head down. We try to pick them up, but I mean, like I said in the beginning of the year when we had a meeting, what we're out here, the vets are trying to lead. We're trying to do the best we can. We're trying to put these newer guys on our back and take them. Like last year, I mean, unluckily we got knocked out of the playoffs first round last year, but I think we should have went farther. But I don't know. I said it in the interview before, and when I was on the radio station, I'm here. This is my last year before college, and I want to get the cup back. So I'll bring it back to Lockport for the fans and for ourselves mostly. So
we'll have a big parade.
I can't
in the new bus.
Yes, the new
Bluebird. Yeah, I haven't even seen it yet. Have you guys seen it yet?
No.
I think you're gonna be experiencing it this weekend, right?
Yeah, hopefully it's
I
not
heard
experiencing
we're
on
taking the
there.
Bluebird. I heard we're taking the Bluebird.
The old one?
It's the old one.
I thought the old one was gone.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, no,
It's parked over here on the side of the building.
Right
Is it
here.
really?
Yeah.
Oh God, Poco.
I hope we don't experience a new one on the side of the road.
No.
And hopefully we don't take that food out there.
I still remember you guys. Where were you guys going last year? You got stuck in a snowstorm on the side of the road for like 4 hours. Was it Jersey?
That was Jersey. We were
That's
going
what I
to
thought.
Jersey.
So everything about Jersey just kind of sucks.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Absolutely.
It just, you know,
Jersey Shore's not really big around here.
we can't, I mean, us Jersey kids, we're not the best, you know. Poco saves lives.
Poco saves lives. That's all right. All right, Mr. McFall, you've been awfully quiet. We're gonna do the last part of this now. You got one thing to say to the camera, the people of Lockport, the fans, everything. Just what do you think about you, about the team? What can they expect? What do you want to say to the people as your one message?
My one message, I would say definitely just come out to a game and experience it. I think it's pretty good hockey and it's fun to watch. So I'd say if you're from Lockport and you haven't been out to a game, I would say definitely get to one before the season ends.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's like one of the best ones so far. Right, Poco, top that.
I don't
No
know.
pressure, Poco.
He saves lives.
Poco
He-
saves lives. You can just say that. That'd be
Yeah, I see
PSL,
that. No.
PSL, hashtag
Okay.
PSL, trending.
I just I really want to thank the fans. You know, our record at home isn't the best. I mean, this year it's way down from last year, but I want to thank you guys, everyone that keeps coming out and supporting us. I mean, believe it or not, when you guys show up and pack the stands, it really gets us going. Even though we tough losses, but I mean us sending it to overtime and having the overtime win against can't remember who it was. I think it was the Aviators at home.
That was the first game of the season, right?
That seeing all those fans and cheering them in the game, you know, intermission. It's just it really helps us come through at the end, win or lose. You know, we're always supporting our fans, and I want to thank them. So I'm gonna miss playing here next year too, in front of all the fans.
No, keep coming back, Poco. We'll keep the door.
I'll be back. I might get a little gig, maybe trainer next year. Help some guys.
Hey, you save lives.
Yeah, save lives.
All right, Mr. Jersey Shore.
My thing would be, thank you for coming, and keep coming. I mean, I know, like Poco said, our home record doesn't show, but it'll start showing, I can promise. And another thing I can promise is I'm not like the Jersey Shore guys or team. You know, I'm a good guy. I like being here.
Make sure of that. Make sure he's a good guy.
He's only been here for a couple weeks and he's not even convinced.
I promise, I'm a
I told
good
you
guy.
not to tell him
As soon as I got intel that we were getting a Wildcat, you know,
Yeah, I was
like,
hated.
I don't know, maybe we gotta do a background check on this
Wildcats.
one.
Wildcats are just a little kind of despised, especially guys from Jersey in general. Oh, hi, Tim. How you doing? All right. Well, thanks, guys. Have a good season.
I got one more thing.
Poco's got one more thing.
One more thing. I gotta make a shout out to the vet Ryan Logar, number 55, Justin Durkee, number 5, and Jacob Griffin. I miss you, buddy.
We
Shout
do
out
miss
to Dave.
Burf.
And Dave.
Bill Daddy's a Vikings.
All right, guys. Thanks. Okay, you name the position that you play.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
What do you think? That's good.